Shalom, friends. In today's little video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, and we're going to be learning what lessons we can learn from an ant. There's a little ant that I met. I saw a number of ants today when I was out and about doing some errands. Some of these ants were carrying something that looked like some kind of fluff or some soft parts of flowers or dried plants that they were carrying along, and carrying something that was pretty much just the similar size or smaller than their own body. In this particular example, this ant that I saw was carrying an item at least 3 or 4 times larger than its own body. It was carrying, as you can see in the clip that comes here in the photograph, it was carrying a piece of the shell of sunflower seed. And I'm going to backtrack for a second, and then we're going to look at a little video of this little ant and see what lessons we can learn from this interesting little creature. There's a teaching in the Torah that if we were not given the Torah, people would be able to learn everything that there is to know about behavior and how to interact in this world by looking at nature, by looking at the animals. Of course, we're wanting to learn the positive attributes and what good qualities the animals have, rather than looking at any negative. We're not going to be learning about the behavior of a shark, for example, which goes eating smaller fish. We're not going to be looking at the behavior of a lion in terms of its attacking its prey, but we do want to look at its positive qualities, positive attributes. And so we have a look at this little ant, and if you have a look in this little video now, you can see how this ant was going along its journey. Sometimes the wind blew it over. Sometimes it could be just the sheer size of the item it was carrying would cause it to swerve to one side or another, or to topple over. And yet it got up each time. It continued along its journey. It definitely had determination. Of course, I can't know whether it was grumbling in some way. However ants communicate, I don't know whether it was grumbling or frustrated at all, but it persevered, it continued. And this is an important lesson that we can learn in life. There are times in our lives that our peklach could seem too big for us, and sometimes they perhaps are too big for us. But if we hold on tight and we get up any time that we're knocked over, like this little ant, we don't want to learn about the fact that the ants are stealing their items. They find whatever it is along their path, or they go into people's homes that it's not their home. They find their way into somebody's home, and they'll help themselves to any crumbs or any items that they're wanting. That's not something we're wanting to learn. The Torah tells us not to be stealing, and we're not wanting to be stealing, but the determination and the perseverance is definitely a positive lesson to learn, and I thought that I would share that with you. I'd love to hear from you if this has been a teaching that's of interest to you, if you'd like to see more of these kinds of videos. If you have not yet done so, please do subscribe to the channel, click the like button, and leave me a comment to let me know whether you've enjoyed this video, what kinds of videos or questions you have that we could answer or explore a little bit further on this channel. And with that, I wish you a very blessed day. This is Shoshana Shir coming to you from the holy city of Jerusalem, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.